A small update. I'm actually summing up my day. This is gonna be my last video for the day. Actually, I tacked up all my pieces here to finish the handrail, and I ran out of pieces. So my goal was to tack all my pieces together, make sure everything was good, and I was gonna fall back and weld it out. Since I'm missing two pieces, I'm gonna have to get those two pieces that I need. So my goal is to do that, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. That's how I'm doing it. Um, Pretty much got it lined out just like I like it, how I need it. Just got to get two more sticks to do both sides. So actually, I want to say yes because it's like 5.5 feet in between one another. Closest, it's like 12-foot run, so 5.5 feet. So I'm gonna have to get pretty much basically two sticks, which would be fine. I could be able to sum up the rest of it. But wanted to give you an idea. Like I said, I didn't have to go with this pitch right here, but the more fabrication and the more it's custom, I think the more your product looks. So if you're taking your time, you want to put your signature on something, take your time and design something that you don't see every day. And that's what I wanted to do with this staircase stringer, was to design something that you do not see every day. This is not something that you just go and get. It's something that I actually came up with. And like I say, everybody doesn't like it, but it's not for everybody. I have plenty of people that likes it. And actually in Phoenix, I was actually selling pretty good. I've only sold one since I've been here. But on a, now I take that back. I haven't sold one since I've been here. I have actually had some communications on several, but I haven't sold it yet. So I might have one sold actually soon. But in Phoenix, I sold several. So getting in a new area, networking, and then dealing with the people. It's just a different environment, different completely environment. But it is what it is. But like I say, today I'm lining everything out. As you see, I got the bottom of it welded out already, and I'm actually focusing on the top of the handrail section of it and getting it done. So I laid everything out, make sure it was good and square, how I liked it. You know what I mean? Make sure everything looked good, and then go from there. So it's all about the way you actually assemble something too. So keep that in mind when you're working on things. Think about the way you assemble them, the way that you are constructing it. You know, so that's going to help you in the long run. So I got my upright pieces, which is over here, is going to go in between the separated. I'm gonna have a couple of those in there to separate it, to keep the distance. It's actually going to be 29 inches wide, and then the actually rail is probably the staircase. The step itself is like going to be, see, 3 inches, 25. It's going to be pretty much 25 inches, and the inside 24 inches. So, but because the tube is actually 1.5 inches thick, so you have to take that into consideration when you building your staircase, when you're building your tread. So you don't want it to cut on when you're building this one, the style that I'm doing. If I build it and I did it exact, then I'll be losing tread. So I have to add that 1.5 inches to either side, which makes it a little wider, but it gives you the direct um, stair treads that you need. So it's coming on along. I'm liking it. I think it's going to be a nice construction, nice project once I get done. I'm trying to get some things done. Like I say, get business done. I want to get the cafe off the ground. And it's just cool to actually build it myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I'm stoked about it. I hate that I have to wait on certain things, which when you're doing stuff, you have to wait. It's a time, it's a process. So have to wait on certain materials, wait on certain stages. Then I'm in a new area, so I have to actually um, wait on certain people to get certain things done until I figure out my whole process. So I'm trying to eliminate me having to depend on anybody besides the people who are hungry, other businesses who are willing to provide a good service. You know what I mean? They provide me with a service, I pay for it, I move on. I would rather do that than actually sit on my hands having to wait on somebody. You know what I mean? So hope everybody enjoying their Sunday, enjoying their family, relaxing, taking their time off, doing what they need to do, kicking their feet up, whatever the situation is. Say today I'm just summing this up. I've been cutting pieces, and it actually turned out good, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The way I was designing it, I was telling you, as I go, I come up with different things. So I started off with one idea, and I actually changed it. You see, I had this line. I was gonna start here and come from the end. I said, no, you know what? I seen another design where the guy actually started after you get from the second step, because the second step ain't that high. And once you get ready to step on the third step, you got the rail right there. You see what I'm saying? So, and it eliminates the walk around well. So you can actually walk around it without hitting the rail part. You know what I mean? So that was another reason why I did the step back, because it eliminates that. So hopefully, man, y'all enjoy the design. It's one of HogOn design. Like I say, I came up with this in Phoenix in the desert, and now I'm in OKC, calling them the OKC stairs. So for those who follow that hashtag, or if you see it on Instagram or Facebook, the OKC stairs, it'll be this design, this pattern. And I actually got some over here ready to go. I got to drill my holes in it, but they pretty much ready to go. And that's a 2-step, a 3-step, and a 4-step. So what I did, I wanted to have some ready, but also to display was the main thing. I wanted to have a display to be able to show what I do, but also, think again, I'm using the container to also display. So once they see the HogOn Cafe and they see the way I got it made here, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, okay, I see what you're doing. So for those who got trailers, modular homes, RVs, this is a good one. I actually make them to break apart so you can disassemble them if you have to, if you got an RV and you travel. So I can, that way these are a lot sturdier, and they're easier to deal with. So if you're getting normally in the RV, you can get away with using the three step. Sometimes depends on how tall your RV is, you might have to have a 4. So my RV, I used the 4-step. But pretty much summing it up, like I say, I want to let you know that I am using flux core. For those who ask me, I'm using this 135, which is like the new 140. This is actually the 140s got replaced by the 135s got replaced by the 140s. What I tried to say, what I mean. So real good unit. Flux core burns well, gets good welds, good penetration. This is actually 14 gauge metal, so I'm building the staircase out of 14 gauge metal, which is excellent. Plenty of lifetime. I'm still thinking about how I'm gonna paint it. I don't know if I'm gonna prime it and paint it, or am I going to get it? Am I going to take it to get it coated? So I'm still thinking on how I want to do it. I might take it to get it coated, since it's gonna last for a while, and have it out there, and I ain't got to worry about it. So I might do that too. They do have a place around here that does it, and it's not a big deal. So once I drill all the holes and I separate it like this, I can actually assemble it and have them separated and sprayed, and then I can put it together, because I'm actually making it to take it apart. So I'm gonna have bolt-on parts on it where we can take it apart when we be able to ship it to different locations. You know what I mean? We can actually take it apart, lay it down just like this, lay them on top of one another, sit it on top, brace it down, and have the uprights in it, and then that way we can be able to take it to a different location. You know what I mean? When we transfer it. So I want to be able to make it easy, very accessible to use. So that's my goal. Just wanted to check in with y'all for a minute, just give you some updates on the fabrication of the HogOn container. The cafe, this is actually part of stage 14. Like I say, when you're building these, you have your layout, cutting your pieces. You're gonna cut your pieces. Lay everything out, fabricate it. Then you fall back, weld everything. Then after you fit it up, make sure it's right. You break it down. You paint. You prime it, paint it, and then reassemble it. So those are the process. Normally it takes, like I say, anywhere from, depends on how big it is, 3 to 5 days. So 3 to 5 day turnaround. Depends on what it is. And that last day is just for the paint to dry and let it sit, make sure it's good and hard, and So, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Like I say, everybody, I hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday. Just wanted to check in, show you what I was doing, give you some progress. Like I say, I'm always making things happen, man. I have to stay at it. Like my mind just be on it. So when I get a moment to make things happen, I just have to jump on and make it happen. You know what I mean? I can't just sit around and wait on something. I have to actually figure it out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy y'all day. Hold on.